turning down my lights. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, yep, I'm Facebook Live. And give me 1 second while I try and figure all this craziness out. I don't like that hanger thing. Okay, so I got my Stampin' Up! Mask a few days ago, and I decided to wear it everywhere I go. I'm not going to continue to wear it right now. I am going to get my mic on. I think I have everything ready for today. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do paper pumpkin today. Let me get my camera straightened out for the desktop, and let me go over there, put my picture up in there. Okay, so I'm going to switch you down to my desktop, and I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Francine Wilson with Stamp Scrap Go, and I know I haven't shown a lot of scrapbooking things. I haven't done anything with that lately, so we're going to do something with that in a couple weeks, okay? But right now we're going to do paper pumpkin, and there we go. Now this is the January Sending Hearts Paper Pumpkin 2021. Now you ask, what is paper pumpkin? Well, it's a full-on kit. It comes with everything you need, including adhesive, except for your snips. So it comes with full instructions, pictures, as well as descriptions. It tells you coordinating colors. It tells you everything the kit includes, and there's actually some options on here for alternative ideas, and you can find out more about paper pumpkin by going there, and I will have a link on my webpage for my personal paper pumpkin. All right, so it comes with a stamp set, and this one has Sending Love Your Way, You, Hi Valentine, Love, Be Mine, X's and O's, a little snail mail, and the big heart and a little bit of flowers there. It comes with a Poppy Parade Stampin' Spot, and I'm going to use the bigger stamp pad. And it has some black ribbon. There's my glue dots and my dimensionals, and it comes with these enamel hearts. There's, I don't even know how many, I didn't even ask. How many? Oh, it doesn't say, but it looks like 8. Yep, so there's 8 envelopes, and well, if I can get them out, 8 cards pre-printed, and they're white on the inside, and then all of your embellishments and tags that you can use. Okay, so we're going to make one. I'm going to move that out of the way. Actually, we're going to make two. And I am going to put that over there. I have, let's see, I need my blocks. I completely forgot to get my blocks out from behind my computer. There goes my drink. All right, so I need my blocks. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just put all of the stamps that we're going to use on the blocks. So we're going to use the heart and the small blossoms, and sending love your way, and we'll use you. And then I'm going to put that over to the side. Now, because I'm using Poppy Parade, I'm actually going to stamp my my stamps in the Versamark because it will keep it from adhering, like sinking in. Okay, so let me go ahead and put the envelopes over there. We'll get one of each card. They're thick cards. And we need one of these, one of these. Okay, and a little short one of those, and a long one. Let me get it out. And we're going to use that. I am so out of focus. Sorry. I am, okay. So that is all of the supplies that we're going to need. And actually, it's quite simple what we're going to do. All right, so I am going to open up my directions and fold them backwards and put them up here in front of me. Now, I do want to let you know that if you use the January host code and you spend $50 or more, you will get some bling from me. All right, let's go. I am going to actually make another little box for some candies. Okay, let me look at the pictures again. All right, so the instructions tell you to stamp your labels, heart images, and confetti. All right, so we're going to stamp our labels. And like I said, I'm going to use my Versamark first, and then So there is, oh, you know what? I got my piercing pad out and I didn't even use it. You definitely need to use your piercing pad on your, when you're using photopolymers. Let me go ahead and move that out of the way. Where did my long black one go? Oh, it's on the floor. The joys of live. All right, so this one's pretty simple to put together. Let me go ahead and move that out of the way. We'll put this one together first. And you know what? I'm just going to follow the pictures because the pictures are easier to follow. So this has a little cloud burst of the flowers. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp that right in there. Pretty. And where did my cleaner go? Got to make sure I clean them off so they don't absorb. Okay, so that's pretty simple. And then we're going to use the glue dots to put this strip on. Where did they go? There they are. A little crazy, huh? So I'm going to put a few across this back. And one more. All right. So now I just gotta, and actually, I turned my light down a little bit too much, so it's a little difficult to see. But I was getting such a terrible glare. All right, so now let's go ahead and turn this upside down, and we'll go ahead and get that attached. And then we're going to use dimensionals on our sentiment. And seriously, these are so simple. So simple. But before we do that, we need to find the end. Let me turn this light up a little bit. We need to find the end. Oh, can you see me? I'm hoping that I'm not frozen, because I'm frozen. Okay. Oh my goodness. Am I frozen? There we go. Something happened with my internet. Froze me out. All right. So basically this thing has just a little bow. So I'm going to make a bunny ears bow, and I did see a new way. I was watching some YouTube videos and I did find a new way to make bows, but I won't show you that right now. Let me go ahead and get this tied up here. And it has quite a big bow, so we're going to go ahead and snip that off, and we'll use a glue dot to adhere that. These glue dots are a little funky sometimes. All right, so it looks like it's kind of offset from the pole. So we're going to put it right there. And let's go ahead and mess with how these stringers are. And we'll take that off. Oh, I'm going to need a new one. I messed that one up. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. And they give you plenty. Plenty. All right, and then I already took that off evidently. And I'm going to use my tweezers to place this on here straight. And then this goes on with dimensionals. And I'll put 2 in the middle so that it doesn't squish. And then we'll trim up the tails. After we get it placed. Okay. So this is going to have about 1/4 inch all the way around, maybe a little more, 3/8. Yeah, about 3/8 all the way around. And then we'll just use our bone folder to give it a crisp fold, and we'll trim our tails. Well, I like a little. Let me get this out of the way so I can clean off the table. Okay, all right. So we're good to go on that card. So that was real quick, all right? And then this one has the big old heart stamped on it. And I'm actually going to use my piercing pad for that, because it's such, oh, you know what? I forgot to do my, oh well. I have a special cleaner that I can use. Let me grab that real quick. I used to sell this last year, and I'm not sure why they didn't continue it, but oh my goodness, it helps take out a lot of the red from the, and it was called Stampin' Cleaning Pad. I mean, it takes a lot of the red out. And then I just go ahead and clean it. And you can see I use mine a lot. See? A lot of the red is gone. Okay. So that is that. And then this one has the love you. So we need to stamp the love you, or the you, and then we just put it together. And where is, oh, there it is. This one I'll remember. Perfect. Okay, so that is, I'm going to close this up so I don't mess up. And we're going to put some glue dots on here. Oh, you know what? I didn't have my comments set up. Sorry. If you were commenting, I didn't see you until just now. So we're going to put this along the edge like we did on the other one. I love these kits because they come with everything, and if you're not if you don't have a lot of room, you can keep these in envelopes like this. You get these at Walmart, 25 cents. And you can either keep them in a binder or you can keep them in a basket or whatever, but it holds everything. And then I just have a separate holder for all my ink spots. And if you order a 3-month subscription to Paper Pumpkin, you will get, oh man, there's a lot of glare. You will get an option to pick something from Celebration. Okay, so let's see if I can get that one away. There we go. And this goes on the bottom. I'm a crazy person when it comes to putting things on. There we go. And we need the ribbon. It wraps around, so we're going to wrap it around. And tie a bow. And we'll move it down once we get the bow made. We got to get some. And I am going to use my hemostats to hold so I can tie the bow. And if you want your tails to hang down, wrap over the top. And I'm going to pull this tight and let go of my hemostats. All right, and then we'll pull these so that we can get a nice bow out of it. And again, I probably made it a little too big, but we'll put some glue dots on it. Let me go ahead and snip off and snip off. And let's use a couple glue dots because I didn't get that tight enough. You know what? Let's just try it tighter. I think my hemostats were a little in the way. Get this. Oh my goodness. I've never had so much trouble with a bow. Lordy. Where is my tail? There it is. There we go. That's a little better. And we'll move this off to the side. And make our legs go down. Well, I guess they're going to go to the side. All right. So then the next thing we're going to do is put Love You with dimensionals. So the hardest part is getting the whole. And I'm going to bring this down just a little bit because I like all of that. And then we'll use a couple of glue dots. To put the U on. Oh. You know what? These glue dots have a mind of their own. There we go. Come on. Stop sticking to me. There we go. And we will put the U right there. And there's our, just snip that off a little bit. Now this goes on with dimensionals. And we're actually going to go ahead and add some hearts to both cards. So I'm going to go ahead and crisp up my fold and then center this at the top with the same space all the way around. And there you have a pretty fine card. Let's use some of these enamel dots, enamel hearts. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm going to use, because I don't want to scratch it, I'm going to use my take your pick tool. Wow, these are on here tough. And I'm going to add a flower. Oh my goodness. Ugh. That is one fine sticky. And the bigger heart. Oh my goodness. It just does not want to come off of there. And we'll add the little heart right there. Get the sticky off. And so that's kind of cute. And then on this one, it uses the little ones, like right there, to cover that one. And oh my goodness, I have never seen such stick. Goodness gracious. And we'll cover that one right there. And you always want to use 3. So we're going to take one of the little flowers and we're going to put that right there. So it goes all the way across. So there are 2 of the cards of 8. So you'll get to make 3 more of these and 3 more of those. All right, so that is that. And then I wanted to make another heart, another card off the book. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp that up, and we're going to use, I need I need something to stamp off on, so I'm just going to use the back of this because I don't want it to be I should probably have we're going to make our own designer paper. Okay, so now I'm going to use this to clean, just stamp it on. Okay. And I do this because I don't want them, normally I wouldn't clean them right in front of you. All right, so we're going to, oh my goodness, we're going to use this black cardstock. And we're going to crisp up the fold. And we're going to put the ribbon, and we're actually going to use my seal. And you can see I'm about a 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to tie a knot, just a knot. Oh my goodness, like I said, I've never had so much trouble tying bows. Hi Cindy, hi Colleen, so glad you can join me. Okay, so we're just going to cut those off, and they're just going to be pretty pretties. We'll throw that over there. We're going to stamp a sentiment. What other sentiments did we have? Hi Valentine, how about we do that? And we will, like I said, stamp in your and then we're going to use the little bouquet on the top and the bottom. And we're going to use this heart punch. Now this is an older heart punch, and we have a new one it's a double heart punch in our catalog, our spring mini. And I am going to see, I'm creating on the fly. So I want, you know what? I'm going to, I think I'm just going to cut a bunch of these. And we'll put them all over the place. How about that? You can tell this is really old stamp, or and we'll put them on with our seal. We'll put some of them on with our seal, because I want to cover up these blank spaces. And then we'll use dimensionals for this. And then we'll have one more thing. I'm going to make a little box for candies. And then we're going to put this on. I just want to make sure my ribbon stays, so I'm just going to go over that. And this is going to have like a 1/4 inch, almost 1/4 inch all the way around. And then you'll put a white piece in here. And that's my alternative. Okay, so that's 3 cards. And let me clean these. And now on to our box. So first things first. I have already, and I found this box out on another demonstrator's website. Debbie Does Designs. And I know I didn't use any of these on my, but we'll use them on the box. Okay. So, first things first. Sending love your way. We'll do that. We'll stamp. Okay. And we're going to be using the double oval punch. This is in the new mini. So give me a few seconds here. Yep, gotta trim off a little. So that is our sentiment, and we're going to back it on gold. I hope I'm still in frame. Yes, I am. Okay, so we're going to back this on the gold, and we'll put some dimensionals because we love dimensionals. Okay, and then we'll set that aside. So the first thing is I scored 1/2 inch, or no, 3/4 of an inch, and then 1 1/2 all the way around. All right, and so now what we need to do is cut. So on the long side, we are cutting, and I'll have instructions on my website. We're cutting like this. Yeah, taking 2 out all the way around. And then 1. And we're cutting right on the score lines. Ooh, I'm getting warm. So this is the shape you have. And we don't need that anymore. All right, so this is the shape you'll have. Okay, so then what you're going to do is put tear tape in each one of these corners, but I'm going to flip it over because I want to make sure how all of the folds go. Okay, so, and then on these two flaps and on these two flaps, we'll put some more tear tape. Now these are all going to fold in on each other. I'm really doing good with staying in frame. I'm so happy because usually I'm out of frame. And the designer paper that I have here is from last year's spring. I did not buy any of the designer paper this year. I forgot. Okay, so we need to clip these. These are going to be tabs. So we're going to clip and we're going to wedge. Clip and wedge. And it seems like those are a little bigger on one side than the other. Maybe my measurements weren't perfect. We'll see. Okay. So now, okay, so these actually fold in, and we'll take the tear tape off. So if you have last year's designer paper, it's from my Heart specialty paper. It actually has a foil to it, and that's why I chose it. I figured we'll do something for Valentine's. We need to get that off of there. There we go. Okay, so then we need to put those up this way, and these this way, and these this way. And hopefully I have the tape on the right side. I don't think I do. Oh well. So we're going to match up our corners. Yeah, I'm a little off. And I do have the tape on the wrong side. But you know what? No fear. We'll just fold that in. Fold that in. It doesn't really need. Yeah, this one was a little on the high side for some reason. And I'm not sure why. I probably just mismeasured. And then we'll fold that in there and that in there. And that's basically your box, okay? So like I said, I mismeasured, evidently, because you can see, let me see, you can see that this is higher than this. What do you want? It's alive. Okay, so the next thing you do, and I'll have the correct measurements on my blog. The next thing you do is, well, you put your paper over top, give it a little bit of a crease where it's going to go. And then take it off and give it a good crease. making sure you're straight. Whoop, it does, you know, when you bend it just a little bit, it tends to go a little awry, but this is where we're going to put some tear tape. This side I got right. Okay. So we'll pull that off. And this is a tiny little box. It's a lot of fun, but it's a tiny little box. And if I did it right, I evidently didn't do it right. I probably did 1/2 inch here and 3/4 there. So anyway. Okay. So evidently none of my measurements are correct. Okay, let's try that again. So that fits like that. And we have Dove candies to throw in here. Whoop. So it'll fit 4. Nice. And we'll try another little bow, and this time we're just going to try and do bunny ears. I always use my tweezers because I can never get my fingers in there. Maybe I can do it. There we go. So we'll pull that and pull that, making a very pretty bow. And wrong scissors. Need the ribbon cutting scissors. So bad. Sending love your way. And a little heart. And where did my blue dots go? Oh, there they are, right there. And we'll put the bow right there. And there you have it. So let me clean up this mess. So you have your paper pumpkin cards, and you can do them any way you want, okay? You have an alternative card and something to put your Dove candies in. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and move myself. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm out of the light. But I thank you for joining me at Stamp Scrap Go, and I hope you will use the January host code. Only 3 days left, well, 2.5 days left to use the January host code, and then we will have a February one. So I look forward to seeing you next Friday. Next Friday I will be out of town. So maybe I'll do it on Wednesday. Okay? All right, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you.